This project is based on trust, confidentiality, and sincerity of purpose in order to have an acceptable meeting of the minds.
I've set up a situation in my piece where you can really, as audience, be confronted with the fact that the theatrical setup of a performer lit alone on stage, and audience, a group of people in the dark, is very kind of a it's a situation of a power play and kind of intimidating for the performer. And we play with this element, so a caged animal is not a bad association, but at the same time I have the feeling that each person inside of themselves are also a cage. Their spirit is caged inside of their body, so the physical and the soul are yeah, sometimes the inside is not visible from the outside. And when you're on stage, I would like her to try to communicate those basic feelings and states that we all have as humans, kind of always alone as one identity, or one unit on earth from birth to death. Well, I think it's a struggle to survive your life. Yeah.
That's a bit dark.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with dark? Yeah, of course there are all kinds of more added layers in the performance, but this is an element as well.
Because even looking at the video, I sense a bit of unease myself, looking at an animal like that, a dancer like that, or because, well, I don't like going to the zoo either. No.
Yes, exactly. That's the confrontation the piece wants to offer you. How you, as an audience member, watch another person, and what is the real, to let you feel the real situation in that moment in time, which is a mass against one. And also how you don't know that person, but she's half dressed like you entered a private space, and how slowly through the piece she can't see you but she can feel you, and you can see her but you can also feel her, and then she opens her eyes and she can see you. And a lot of people after the show yesterday told me that it was so hard for them, that the lights of the audience come on and all of a sudden it's not a power struggle anymore. She's equally much in power as you, as the audience. And there's this confrontational moment that you can go through and think about, because I think the audience also has a responsibility. And I would like them to view themselves as much as they watch her, and to feel how they feel and realize how they feel with certain elements, uncomfortable elements of the situation, as much as they try to look or feel understand what she is feeling, So basic kind of how do we communicate as animals also.
This is the first performance you make with this theme, or is it a theme in all your work?
Oh yeah, I've been busy with the theme, with the kind of the haunting force of stereotyping. I've made work now. I made a series of 4 since 2006. I made the first one related to this theme, so stereotypes and religion, and then I did another one, and there was a duet with a man and a woman, and there was a lot of power play going on there, and then I did a video piece.
Why don't you slip into something more comfortable? Like a coma.
I'm trying to wipe out and question the traditional theater setup and how you can have a real exchange with the performer, and how the performer can have a real exchange with you during this time that you are locked up in the space together, with the free will, for an hour, and how can you have an intense sharing during this time. I mean, isn't that also the reason why you go to see art, or let's say why you go to the theater, because you are searching for some kind of a experience?
How do you think to reach that? I mean,
I have my ways. I do it, you'll be able to see it in my show. I do it strategically with sound, with text, and with her manipulating the audience, or showing how the audience is manipulating her in the real setup, and yeah, by formal, and so forth, of course. But it would be good if you see the show, and then we can talk.